Meeting to order. Let the record reflect, it is Tuesday, September 7th, 2021 at 7:06 p.m. This meeting is being conducted pursuant to Governor Pritzker's Disaster Proclamation and Public Act 101-0640, which amends requirements of the Open Meetings Act due to COVID-19 pandemic. Although remote attendance is an option for the board members, all are present. Thus, we do not need to confirm audio. All the materials for this meeting are available on the village's website, and we recommend the members and the public follow the agenda as posted. For items with public comment, after members have spoken, I will forward public comment as follows. Once I, the chair, have a list of all public commenters, I will call on each person present at the meeting and afford them 3 minutes for their comment. Further time, up to an additional 3 minutes, may be granted by motion of the village board. The public was also provided the opportunity to submit a request until noon today, by email to clerksoffice@tinleypark.org or by placing their written request in the drop box at Village Hall to participate publicly via a live telephone call at the relevant portion of the public meeting. Written comments will not be read aloud. And finally, each vote taken in this meeting will be conducted by a roll call vote. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Trustee Brady.
Here.
Trustee Brennan.
Present?
Trustee Galante.
Here.
Trustee Mahoney.
Present.
Trustee Mueller.
Here.
Trustee Sullivan. Here. President Glatz.
Present.
Very good. Thank you very much. Item number 2, consider approval of the minutes of the committee of the whole meeting held on August 17th, 2021. Is there such a motion?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Trustee Mueller. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Trustee Brady. Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan. Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you very much. Item number 3, consider Cook County Class 8 incentive for 6801 159th Street, Par 37 LLC, AKA Smoothie King.
Good evening and thank you. Yes, we have Parth Patel of Parth 37 LLC, who has purchased the property at 6801 159th Street, which was formerly occupied by Brown's Chicken. It has been vacant for over a year and is in need of some reinvestment. The new owner here is proposing to reinvest in the property approximately $800,000 to basically build it, demolish it down to its foundation and rebuild a one-story, 1,400 square foot building for a new Smoothie King. The owner, Parth Patel, is a multi-unit Smoothie King franchisee owner with stores in Crestwood, Chicago Ridge, Plainfield, Shorewood, including 3 in Northwest Indiana locations. The applicant expects to generate $840,000 in revenues in his first year in business, with the total increasing to over $1 million in revenues per year once established. There are expected full-time jobs and part-time jobs to be created as a result of this project, as well as the site being dramatically improved. The request for the Class 8 is, but for this, the investment would not be feasible due to the property being located in Bremen Township, which is one of the townships the Cook County Assessor's Office has designated as a certified Class 8 area. It hits the points in our incentive policy checklist, as well as there are benefits to the overall village and area for the improvements. The Economic and Commercial Commission reviewed the application at its August 9th, 2021 meeting and voted 7-0 to recommend approval of the Class 8 request. And staff is requesting that the Committee of the Whole to move this item forward for consideration at Village Board later this evening. We do have Parth here in the audience. If there's any questions of the Village Board that you'd like to ask him.
Thank you, Kimberly. Any questions or comments from the board?
I'll just say this one seems like a slam dunk, so thanks for putting it together, Kimberly.
Anyone else like to address the board?
I do, Bill. Just
Floor is
want to thank you guys for coming to Tinley Park. You're happy to have you.
Anyone else? I'd just like to say I'd like to add on that, and really looking forward to that location. I know a couple staff are too, so this is a welcome addition to the community. I agree with Trustee Miller. I think it's a slam dunk. So, is there a motion to move this item to the village board meeting?
I'll make a motion to move it to the village board meeting later tonight.
Thank you, Trustee Mueller. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Colleen. Madam Clerk, can you please call the roll?
Roll call for item number 3, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Very good, and the motion carries. Moving on. Item number 4, consider a contract with Point B Communications to conduct a discovery exercise. Donna?
Yes, thank you. Just want to fill you in as we're beginning our tourism marketing efforts internally. Our first step is going to be to engage with Point B Communications to complete a discovery exercise with which we intend to bring together a group of key stakeholders for a full-day session designed to crystallize our vision, thoughts, and beliefs on the brand. And we'll include a series of exercises over probably a 6-hour period that'll give us some sustainable direction for our strategic and creative development and establish a clear brand tone and voice and personality. And then from that, we'll have this defined brand strategy, which will then help us to define our target audience and our communications mix. This will be kind of like a SWOT analysis and our competitive advantages. So the key stakeholder group is going to be representative of hoping elected officials, of which I can have 2, and then staff, marketing commissioners, brewers, restaurateurs, downtown business owners, all representative from each category, working on this input process. And then what we're doing is customizing a little bit so that those who have an interest in participating but are unable to due to scheduling will be able to do some kind of like a homework exercise, which will allow them to provide input up front, which will be taken into consideration through this process. So then once we've completed that process, our next step is going to be to develop the campaign development and media planning, of which I will be bringing that back to you, hopefully by the end of October. And meanwhile, internally, we're working on building out our visittinleypark.com page, our app, and our newsletter so that our infrastructure is built and we're ready to hit the ground running as soon as this is ready to go. We're tentatively anticipating the date of October 5th to do that event. So if anybody is interested, if you'd let me know, I'll be reaching out to you via email in the next couple of days, see who's available and interested to participate. I recognize it's a long, lengthy process, but I feel it's going to be very helpful when we're all said and done, so.
Very good.
That's it.
John, I wasn't
Thank you
sure
very
if,
much, Don.
what was the time frame on that, when it would be?
October 5th,
October 5th?
that is the date we've tentative. The convention center is available and some of our businesses have identified a date that is convenient for them. So that's where we're starting.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you very much.
Any questions, comments from the board?
It's a great idea. Good step forward.
Very good. Trustee Mahoney?
All sounds good.
Trustee Sullivan?
Good. Can't wait to see it all come together.
Clerk Darian?
Looking forward to seeing it come to
Good.
fruition.
Trustee Mueller?
No, I'm excited about it. I think it'll be great to get a lot of Tinley focus to this campaign, and looking forward to seeing how we can help out our local businesses with this. So it's a great idea.
Very good. Trustee Galante?
Yeah, same, as everybody's saying, it's, looks like a good, opportunity for us to figure out what we can be doing here.
Very good. Well, is there such a motion to move this item to the board?
It actually is not on the board agenda because it's within the manager's.
Do you need it now, though, or no?
amount. No, I just really wanted to fill you in
Okay.
so you knew what we were doing and
Okay.
kind of kicking ourselves off. So,
Okay.
thank you.
Yep. All right, moving on, item number 5. Consider an ordinance limiting parking to 2 hours on certain sections of South Street and 174th Street. Taking that one, Kimberly?
Thank you. Hannah kindly put that memo together for review. Essentially, with the South Street development coming on board, we had to rethink about the streets and the signage, and we recognized that maybe we didn't codify the parking there. So this is just more of an administrative cleanup, as we will throughout the community recognize parking needs to be adjusted. We do it via an ordinance, so therefore the police can actually reference that and enforce. And right now, we need the direction so that Public Works can place those signs up and limit parking. Right now, while the project's been under construction, there's been people just parking there all hours because we don't have it marked. And we thought this was pretty consistent with what's going in already in downtown. So if everyone's in agreement, we'd like to bring that forward for a formal adoption, and then Public Works can quickly put those signs up, and we can enforce parking over there.
Very good. Any questions?
How does that do if someone's, parking over there for dinner? In and out in 2 hours? Is that enough time if they're, the restaurant that's coming there and so on and so forth?
So the vision for that particular project is that there is ample, there should be parking over at the metro station, because after 10 a.m., I understand that there's no time limit, and that's what's currently is being used by many of our restaurants. The on-street parking, again, is to, allow some of the businesses, to have different people come and go, but the parking lot behind the Boulevard in Phase 1, although it's just for the residential units currently, when Phase 2 starts, that will flip over to a public parking lot. And in theory, you can have more parking that would not be restricted, as far as I know, that we've discussed for the limited hours. So I don't know if that answers your question, but.
Yes, it does, thoroughly.
All right. Any other questions, comments from the board? Very good. Do I have a motion to move this one to the board?
I will make a motion to move this one to the village board. That's not tonight, is it? Is it next meeting?
Did we push it? No, it's tonight. Yeah, it is.
It's tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, tonight.
Thank you, Trustee Mueller. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Trustee Brady. Madam Clerk, you please call the roll?
Roll call for item number 5, Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Very good. Motion carries. Item number 6, consider a contract with McGill Construction for the 2021 municipal parking lot project. John, you gonna take that one?
Yes, sir. Thank you. This is our annual maintenance to our municipal parking lots, which includes the Oak Park Avenue train station, the north lot, east side of the lot, the northern portion of the fire training tower lot, which also includes reconstruction of the contractor storage for the salt, and pump station number 1 parking lot, along with some other miscellaneous repairs in our lots. 7 bids were received. The lowest bid came in with McGill Construction Company out of Frankfurt for $216,118.50. Budget available was $520,000. We have a difference of $260,000, $657.80. So we're asking for the committee and the board, forward it to the board for approval for this contract.
Very good. Thank you, John. Under budget's always good. Any questions, comments from the board? No? See, they're none. Is there such a motion to move the item number 6 to the village board meeting?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Trustee Sullivan. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Trustee Galante. Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Roll call for item number 6, Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Very good. Motion carries. Item number 7, consider proposed bond issue for fiscal year 2022. Is that Mr. Brown?
Yes, sir. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Included in the packet this evening is a proposal from staff to seek a bond issue. It will have 2 parts. It would be a refunding of a current bond issue as well as a new money bond as well. We are seeking the approval of the board here to move forward. Included as part of the packet as an attachment to the memo was the proposals from our financial advisors that we use in this space, giving us kind of a feel for 6 different options that we could take part in. Staff is seeking moving forward on the bank-qualified $10 million bond issue within, for this fiscal year.
Very good. Any questions or comments from the board? Dave, you want to add anything?
Can I, Bill?
Sure. Floor is yours.
I just want to thank Andrew and staff in the finance department for doing such an excellent job on this. Thanks, Andrew.
And thanks for meeting with me too, to kind of go over everything, so that was very helpful. Understand how this all works, so thank you for your time with that.
Yep. Thank you, Andrew. I know it's, a lot goes into it, so I know it's been a long time coming, so appreciate it. Is there a motion for item number 7?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, trustee Sullivan. Do I have a second?
I'll second that motion.
Thank you, trustee Mueller. Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Roll call for item number 7, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Very good. Motion carries. Item number 8, consider a contract with Heartland Business Systems for IT services. Anthony?
Thank you. So this is seeking for approval for a contract. Typically, the IT department will go and, with capital funds or operating funds specifically, will employ each project individually, get competitive quotes on those. What I'm attempting to do here is, rather than for these 5 projects, go out, find 5 individual companies to employ those network and security projects, to instead bring a temporary contractor on site. It'll be an hourly rate to do that. Not only will the person be able to do those projects that I've outlined in here with the funding from this, but also just miscellaneous security and networking problems that arise and configurations that will come up. The quote here is for the $73,500, is actually less than if we had employed the 5 projects individually. That usually requires scoping them all out, getting a project manager for each one of those. So not only are we going to be able to do more with less, we should be able to get it done actually in a faster time, since the person will be on site 3 days a week as well. The process I used to do this, so we engaged 3 different vendors to try to find a proper person with the proper skill set. One of the companies was unable to find anyone in that 2-month period. Another company brought 2 individuals. Neither one seemed to be with the skill set we needed for the projects that we have listed here and the other fixes that I know we need. We did find one with Heartland Business Systems. We have used them before for other security work. This isn't a new company here. They've done some stuff with our email system and just miscellaneous migrations that we've done as well, so that's not new there. The way it is written, we are for 700 hours on this contract. However, if the work is finished in 6 or 650 hours, we can cancel that with a written notification to the company, so we're not obligated to pay the full amount. It is whenever we feel that they have completed all the work we need. Is there any questions on it?
Any questions from the board?
No, I'll just say I think this is great. I think having a guy that understands this stuff back and forth and gives you guys some continuity is going to be very helpful for projects like these. These are very complex systems, so I think that'll be very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Any other questions, comments?
Sounds good.
Very good. No, Anthony, appreciate you putting it together.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks so much. Is there a motion to move item number 8 to the village board?
I'll make a motion to move that to the village board.
Thank you, trustee Mueller. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, trustee Mahoney. Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Roll call for item number 8, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Very good. Motion carries. Item number 9, consider liquor license request for the Francesca's Restaurant Group, 18201 Harlem Avenue. Hannah?
Yep, I could take this, thank you. Francesca's Restaurant Group has approached the mayor's office seeking a Class A liquor license for a new restaurant to go in at 18201 Harlem Avenue. This is the old Tin Fish location, so we're excited for an establishment like this to be moving forward at this location. The group is looking to open what will be called RJ's Seafood Co., a full-service restaurant. And again, this is just a Class A liquor license, which allows for the sale of all alcoholic beverages on the premise. 2 members of the group, Robin and Kevin, are here if there's any questions.
Any questions from the board? Trustee Brady? You always got something to say.
All right, I won't let you down. When are you coming in?
December.
December?
December.
Great.
Okay, great. Holiday season.
Trustee Mahoney? Want to
No,
follow,
sounds
want to
good.
follow that up?
I'm excited for them to come to
Yeah.
town here. I think it's gonna be a good addition.
Great.
Trustee Sullivan?
I'm all good.
Clerk Darian?
Welcome. I'm very excited that they're coming to town.
Mayor Glatz?
Thanks, Bill. So, thanks, Hannah, for all the work you guys did on that, and thank you to RJ's for coming in the Old Tin Fish. Staff has worked really hard to get someone to fill that location, and we're really happy that you guys came. I think it's going to be a great product. Staff did a great job on it, and thanks for the board for considering this, and Bill putting it on the agenda for me.
Got it. Trustee Mueller?
Well, I'll just say I drove past it on the way here today, and really excited that there's going to be another restaurant in there. Sorely missed in that location. There's plenty of great restaurants, but we always need more, and that one was one of the better spots in Tinley, so glad you guys are going to be able to put it to use.
Trustee Galante?
Yeah, same, excited about you coming. I'm a big fish eater, so happy to see you're coming.
I'll just say I'm excited to see that restaurant get filled. I know, Tin Fish was missed, and it was a fan favorite around here, but I know the Francesca's name is one that was really exciting to hear and to be filled. So really looking forward to you guys opening it, and I think looking forward to roaring success for you guys. So is there such a motion to move item number 9 to the village board meeting?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Trustee Mueller. Thank you, Trustee Brady. Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Roll call for item 10, Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
Motion carries. Very good. Thank you very much. Item number 10, consider a text amendment regarding tobacco stores. Kimberly or Dan? Okay. Okay.
Thanks, Trustee Brennan.
Yep.
So staff's always looking at ways to improve our zoning ordinance or figure out if there's any issues or inconsistencies. One of those is with tobacco store regulations. That's kind of been reoccurring recently. So tobacco-related uses really haven't changed since the current zoning ordinance was adopted in 1978. And they're really regulated like any other store. So somebody selling vacuums is regulated the same as like a tobacco business. And it's changed quite a bit, I think, if you see tobacco and nicotine and vaping and hookah tobacco stores from obviously what 1978 was. So we're just really looking at some guidance here to see if you guys are open and what the feedback is here to see if we regulate tobacco-related stores separately from any other retail store, and then kind of what your thoughts are for those regulations. So we don't, I think, need any action today, but just looking for some direction to potentially make those changes. So
Okay.
I know this isn't just unique to Tinley Park too, talking with some other towns and their zoning staff as well. This seems to be kind of a widespread proliferation of stores, and they obviously have some unique regulatory aspects to them in terms of the age and the type of products they sell there.
Very good. Thank you, Dan. We'll just open this one up. I appreciate.
Do you want to start off?
Yeah, we'll start with Trustee Mueller. This is his suggestion to kind of tackle this. So we'll start over here, I guess.
Yeah, I think we should be looking to separate it from the rest of the uses. And then I personally feel that we should be making this special use in our business districts. And I think that'll give the board a little bit more discretion about where these come and how many come, especially within a single, strip mall, exactly. So I think making it special use would still give businesses an opportunity to come to Tinley Park, but keep this from kind of exploding within a single strip mall. 1, 2, 3 tobacco shops within the same place is, to me, just a little too much. And so I think this board should have the discretion about where they go.
Very good. Trustee Galante?
I think that sounds like really a fair idea. I do agree, it would be nice not to have too many in the same location. I've seen in other areas. So I think actually what trustee Mueller is saying is probably what I would agree to, too.
And I don't want to belabor the point. I agree with trustee Mueller on this, but I'll start down there with trustee Brady, too.
I agree with trustee Miller, I agree with him,
Okay.
okay? I think it's a great idea, and full support of them.
Very good. Trustee Mahoney?
Yeah, I'd like to echo the same thoughts. Going forward, I think it's a wise decision.
Trustee Sullivan?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a good thing that you brought up. It's always something I've always wondered, like, why are there 5 in one strip mall? So, I think having a little bit of control over that, but still welcoming businesses like that, just, we don't need 5 in one single strip mall, so I agree.
Clerk Therian?
I concur with all the aforementioned comments.
Mayor Glass?
Again, I think trustee Mueller was spot on. My only question is, do you guys, Dan, have any recommendation of your own besides what trustee Mueller spoke for the board?
We can do some research, so if you guys are open to that, we'll do some research and we'll run that through Plan Commission, and then back to you guys for approval. So we'll do a little bit of research and see what's out there, how other towns have regulated it. We'll try and find a definition that I think fits not just tobacco, but everything else that's been invented since 1978. So we'll do a little bit of research and get back to you guys.
Very good. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Appreciate it. Item number 11, receive comments from the public. Are there any comments from the public? Madam Deputy Clerk, was there any comments, any other received?
There was not, sir.
Very good. Thank you very much. Is there such a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, trustee Brady. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, trustee Galante. Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Motion to adjourn, trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mahoney.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Trustee Sullivan.
Yes.
We are adjourned. Thank you.